whenever Finn came in, but clearly the man did more than enough, and he's going to join us now.
Here he is. Let me get the headset on for him. Hey, wicked performance, man. Hold on a second here. Let me get you the mic there, brother.
Just grabbing the mic for Finn there. Finn, that was a sensational performance.
Very much, mate. Thank you very much.
5-round war. I mean, obviously a big talking point coming into that fight was the weight miss.
Yep.
How did you find dealing with that extra sort of weight in there? Because he was having a lot of success with the throws, but obviously you were able to do your bit and win the fight. But was that a factor for you?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think the weight was too much of a factor. He hit a little bit harder than I expected him to be honest. But that's the fight game, innit? Things happen. I think the throws, it was just me being off balance, me being stupid, rather than him having a significant weight advantage, to be honest. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say.
That was the big factor I wanted to speak to you about, Finn, was when he was throwing you, I noticed that you were off balance on some of them, but on some of them when you did have the stance, you turned it, and I was thinking, was that the weight advantage? And when he was showing them looping right overhand,
oh yeah,
sometimes it looked like it got you. You never looked out of it, but you realised that extra weight was there. And kind of, you were like, okay, I respect that.
Yeah, he did hit a little bit harder than I expected, to be honest, because obviously when I fought Brandon, he didn't hit as hard as I expected, but his work rate was a lot higher. So I thought that Aiden would sort of be similar. But so a lot of the shots, they sort of glanced me, but I was never rocked at any point. I think he might have caught me with maybe 1-2 shots that really sort of hit me hard. But other than that, I didn't really feel much, apart from when I was injuring myself on him. Do you know what I mean?
And from round 3, I was watching your corner. Rob Brooks, a fantastic coach, know him very well.
Oh, great coach.
Did he tell you to start working them elbows when Aiden was coming in more, or was that incentive from yourself?
Well, he was saying the hands. He was saying hands. But I was feeling they weren't having as much success because it was just landing straight on his gloves. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to start fucking going right through it. Even if the elbows hit, it still scores higher than the hands anyway, if it hits on the gloves. And I managed to cut him quite a good few times, actually. I think I cut him 2 or 3 times. And I love my elbows, so why wouldn't I throw them?
I mean, it's a massive win on a massive platform. The featured prelim on the first TalkSport show with Leapfrog Fight Night. Where do you go from here? Because this is obviously, you were fighting the uphill battle with the heavier opponent. You've got that win in a very, very impressive fashion. Where do you want to go from here?
Sean Ryan, you can't run away.
That's a fight I'd love to see.
You can't keep running, Sean.
Are we going to catch you in the crowd looking at Sean now staring out?
Yeah. No, again, I've got a lot of respect for Aiden. Yeah, he was a much harder fight than I expected, but I think it's Sean next. Like I said, I've called him out a few times. Well, not called him out, but we've asked to fight him quite a few times now, and they flat out said no. But I don't think he can keep saying no anymore.
Well, you both fought Brandon Chillen. You both had tough fights with Brandon Chillen, and I think respectfully, you're both at a stage of your career now. He comes off a win with tonight. You've come off a great performance against Aiden Banks, who's a no blowover and is a great fighter himself. So I think, respectfully, this would be a great time. Leapfrog, you should get that fight going. I think that would be a tremendous fight for maybe one of the next shows. Maybe for a little title contender.
A little bit of silverware on there. I'm never going to say no to some silverware, never ever in my life.
We absolutely look forward to see that. We hope that we see that coming up in one of the big shows. We're going to let you get off and get your proper interview now with Alex.
Thank you very much, boys. I really appreciate it.
Lovely stuff, Finn. Well done again tonight.
Beautiful performance. We grab that headset.